Hey everyone, it's your girl, and let's be real. First dates can be straight up terrifying. Like, you're meeting someone new, trying to make a good impression, and hoping you don't accidentally spill your drink on them. It's a lot. But don't worry fam, because in this video I'm sharing the ultimate guide to first date success. We're talking 5 common mistakes that could totally sabotage your chances. And trust me, I've made a few of these myself. But more importantly, I'm gonna tell you exactly how to fix them. So grab your notebooks, get comfy, and let's turn those first date jitters into first date magic. Okay, first up, we gotta talk about the ultimate first date buzzkill. Talking too much about yourself. It's a common mistake, but one that can easily be avoided with a little self-awareness and effort. Look, I get it. You're nervous, you want to fill the silence, and you've got a lot of amazing qualities you want to share. It's natural to want to make a good impression by showcasing your best stories and achievements. But trust me, nobody wants to sit through a monologue of your life story on a first date. It can come off as self-centered and make your date feel like they're just an audience member rather than an active participant. Think about it. Would you want to listen to someone drone on and on about themselves without letting you get a word in edgewise? Probably not. It's important to create a balanced and engaging conversation. So, how do you avoid becoming that person? Easy. Balance the conversation. Make sure you're not just talking about yourself, but also showing interest in your date's life and experiences. Make it a two-way street. This means actively listening and responding to what your date is saying, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak.
Ask your date open-ended questions. And I don't mean just yes or no questions. These types of questions encourage more detailed responses and show that you're genuinely interested in getting to know them. Dig a little deeper. If they mention they love to travel, don't just say, "Oh, cool." Follow up with questions that allow them to share more about their passions and experiences. Ask them about their favorite place they've visited or where they're dying to go next. This not only keeps the conversation flowing, but also helps you learn more about their interests and personality. Show genuine interest in what they have to say and really listen. This means making eye contact, nodding, and giving verbal affirmations that you're engaged in the conversation.
Remember, good conversations are all about give and take. It's a dance where both partners need to be in sync, sharing the spotlight equally. You share a little, they share a little, and boom, you've got yourself a recipe for a successful first date. By showing that you're interested in your date's thoughts and feelings, you create a connection that can lead to a deeper relationship. So, next time you're on a date, remember to balance the conversation and let your date shine too. Alright, mistake number 2 goes hand in hand with the first one, not asking enough questions or showing interest. This is like the kiss of death on a first date because it makes you come across as, well, kind of boring and self-absorbed. When you don't show interest, it sends a message that you're not invested in the conversation or the person sitting across from you. Remember, your date wants to feel like you're actually interested in getting to know them. They want to feel valued and heard. It's not just about waiting for your turn to talk. It's about creating a genuine connection and showing that you care about what they have to say.
So, how do you show them you care? Ask those follow-up questions. Dive deeper into the topics they bring up. When they're telling you about their job, their hobbies, or their crazy family, really pay attention and pick up on things you can ask them about. For instance, if they mention a recent trip, ask them what their favorite part was, or if they have any funny stories from it. It shows you're engaged in the conversation and that you're actually listening to what they have to say. This kind of active listening can make a huge difference. And here's a pro tip. People love to talk about themselves. It's science. When you give them the space to share their stories and experiences, they feel more connected to you. So, the more you encourage them to open up, the more they'll enjoy the conversation and the more they'll associate those positive feelings with you. Win-win. This creates a positive feedback loop where both of you feel more comfortable and engaged.
Absolutely. Win-win. By showing genuine interest and actively listening, you not only make your date feel special, but also set the stage for a meaningful connection. So next time, remember to ask those questions and truly listen. It could be the key to a great relationship. Moving on to mistake number 3. Choosing a bad location or activity for your date. Look, I know dinner and a movie is a classic, but honestly, it can be kind of a snooze fest for a first date. You're either stuck staring at each other across a table, awkwardly trying to make conversation, or you're sitting in silence in a dark theater. Not exactly the most conducive environment for getting to know someone.
So, what's the solution? Choose a fun, interactive venue that gives you something to talk about and bond over. Think outside the box, people. Instead of dinner, how about going to a cooking class together? You'll learn a new skill, have some laughs, hopefully not at each other's culinary mishaps, and have plenty to talk about. Or instead of a movie, why not go bowling, play mini golf, or even hit up an arcade? A little healthy competition can be a great way to break the ice and see your date's playful side. The key is to choose an activity that allows you to relax, have fun, and actually interact with each other. Another great idea is to take a hike or go for a nature walk. Being outdoors can be refreshing and provide a beautiful backdrop for your date. If you're both into adventure, consider activities like kayaking or paddleboarding. These can be thrilling and offer a unique way to bond. For those who enjoy a bit of culture, visiting a museum or an art gallery can be a fantastic choice. It gives you plenty to discuss and can spark interesting conversations. Or if you're both music lovers, attending a live concert or a local gig can be a fun and energetic way to spend your time together. And don't forget about dance classes. Whether it's salsa, ballroom, or even hip-hop, dancing can be a fun way to connect and share a laugh. Trivia nights at a local pub can also be a great option. It's casual, fun, and you get to see how well you work together as a team. If you both love animals, visiting a petting zoo or an animal sanctuary can be a delightful experience. It's a great way to relax and enjoy each other's company. Pottery classes are another creative option. You can get your hands dirty and create something memorable together. And for those who appreciate fine drinks, a wine tasting or a vineyard tour can be both educational and enjoyable. Lastly, consider going to a comedy show. Laughter is a great way to break the ice and create a positive atmosphere. The bottom line is, don't be afraid to get creative with your date ideas. The more unique and engaging the activity, the better chance you have of making a memorable connection. Remember, the goal is to have fun, be yourself, and enjoy the process of getting to know each other. Happy dating!
All right, let's talk about mistake number 4, being too serious or overly formal on a first date. Listen, I know you want to make a good impression, but this isn't a job interview. There's no need to bust out your best business attire and rattle off your resume. Remember, you're here to have fun and see if there's a spark, so keep the mood light and conversational.
Think of it like hanging out with a friend. You wouldn't be stiff and formal with them, right? So don't be afraid to joke around, tease each other a little, in a playful way of course, and just be yourself. The more relaxed and authentic you are, the more comfortable your date will feel around you. And who knows, maybe those shared laughs and silly moments will be the foundation for a truly amazing connection.
And last but not least, mistake number 5, forgetting to listen and engage in the moment. This one's a biggie, guys. In this age of constant notifications and social media scrolling, it's easy to get distracted and disengage from the person right in front of you. But trust me, there's nothing more insulting than feeling like your date is only half listening while they're glued to their phone.
So, do yourself and your date a favor and put that phone away. Silence your notifications, resist the urge to check Instagram every 5 seconds, and be present in the moment. Give your date your undivided attention, make eye contact, and really listen to what they have to say. Not only is it basic common courtesy, but it also shows that you respect them and value their time. And who knows, maybe while you're busy being fully engaged in the conversation, you'll realize that you've stumbled upon someone truly special.
So there you have it, fam. 5 common first date mistakes that could be holding you back, and how to fix them. Remember, first dates are all about putting your best foot forward, having fun, and seeing if there's a connection. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Be authentic, and most importantly, enjoy the experience. Now I want to hear from you guys. Tell me about your most memorable first date experiences, the good, the bad, and the downright hilarious. Drop your stories in the comments below, and let's have a good laugh or a good cry together. And hey, if you have any other first date tips, share those too. We're all in this together, so let's help each other navigate the wonderful, wacky world of dating.